What's going on, everybody? It's Jake with Underground Hype Club, and I'm here with...
Kevin Mike Check, a.k.a. DJ K-Mac of the ones and twos.
And we're here in Colorado Springs. We're here at the Wagon Wheel. There's a show tonight. A lot of dope artists, a lot of dope talent on the lineup tonight. And we're here with Kevin. We're here a bit early. This is a fireplace if you want to give a quick sneak peek right quick. And to get to the nitty-gritty, whatever she pans back over, I'll edit this part out. Why do you do what you do?
I enjoy it, man. I mean, you gotta love what you do and do what you love. And for me, I mean, never work a day in your life personally when it comes to that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
By never working a day in your life, what does that mean for those that don't really know what that means?
For me, in a sense, it means like I enjoy doing the work and I'm not complaining about it. It doesn't mean like at the end of the day I feel, oh, damn, that was a lot that I had to do, like, you know, the casual 9 to 5 and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You actually enjoy waking up and getting to do that kind of thing all the time, especially if you're getting paid for it too. Even better, you know what I mean? That's a career right there.
Do what you love what you do. How long have you been doing it?
I've been rapping since 2009, DJing since 2016, but officially with everything professionally, having a career since 2018 and stuff like that.
And you're how old, if you don't mind me asking?
31. I'll be 32 in April.
31. So you've been doing it for a good bit now, and it's been paying off well. You've made a lot of wonderful connections. You've been doing it great. You DJ as well?
Yes, sir.
How long you been DJing for?
Since 2016. So I did that in college and everything when I was picking up film and dropped the rapping for a little bit. But then, yeah, DJing was...
So the rapping came first?
Yes, yeah.
And would that always be... That's home?
Yes.
That's home. That's home is making the music,
Yeah,
the music.
Absolutely.
Who was your big influences that really got you into that?
Big influences that got me started rapping, Snoop Dogg, Tech Nine, Twista, and Ritz as well and everything. Definitely the main ones that got me started with, like, wanting to say, hey, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it too. You know what I mean? And that really put me right there on the spot.
And did you like start out, was it home studio? Would you go to a friend's house? Like, how did that process happen?
I would always just write and rap with the homies, honestly, and we never really knew spots or had homies who had the spot. Yeah, and then I had one homie in high school who had a spot. I only did like one song there for SoundCloud at the time, and then I only just been going to studio since I've been out here and everything like that with my homie Blitz at Mount Olympus, and just been rocking since then. And then I've been collaborating with anyone that really just vibes with me, and I can vibe with them until I build my own process and stuff like that.
That's how relationships are made.
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Collaborations, bro.
Speaking of collaborations and working with people today, how would you compare today, 2026 music? What is your opinion on it? What stage are we in?
I think it's dope, honestly, in my perspective. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of the whack stuff out there, depending on what your version of whack is and everything. But I feel there's a lot of good stuff that's coming out from new guys as well as like the older generation as well and everything. Everybody's kind of putting more value back in the music is what I'm seeing. More heart, more soul, more passion than just saying like, yeah, exactly. You know, we're trying to actually show the vibe that we created out of this that makes us really love it at the end of the day. We create legacies more or less than one-hit wonders.
And
you know
like we were just talking about this earlier outside before we started this about, you know, LA Russell for a good example.
Yep.
You know, taking shit off of streaming services, taking shit off of distribution, just completely, like we said, going back to those roots, selling the CDs out the car, like J. Cole is doing right now.
Right. I'm waiting for it to come to Springs, honestly, just so we can do that shit, so we can all meet him and see.
That'd be fire. Hopefully the car don't break down. Hopefully it does, so you get some more time.
Right.
What are some big goals that you have for this year?
One of my big goals, already accomplishing it, the sell before you stream method like LaRusso. My project Chopping and Chilling is on even.biz, you know, selling for pay what you want. Recently, the highest price, I want to pay $30 for this project. And they get an exclusive behind-the-scenes interview with this. So right now, I've been knocking that out. And then the rest of the year is just knocking out good shows as a DJ, which I've been overbooked like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm practically booked till June at this point, you know what I mean? But then also got some artist stuff coming up. And right now in the process with my producer, Mixed by Blitz, we're working on my first official album is what I'll call it. Because everything else has been an EP. Now we're finally in the album mode.
What's a good date? What's a good date on that?
On the album? Who knows? I'm hopefully within 2026. If not, I did make a song back in 2021 called 2027. So I feel next year is going to be the year for a lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And if you had a dream feature, who would it be?
It's a top mix between Burner and Tech Nine for sure. Come on, yeah, I got to support the legend.
And what's your favorite Tech Nine song?
Damn, you got me on the spot for a tough one right there. Okay, favorite off the top, I had to say real quick, Jelly Sickle with E40.
Okay, I'll have to take a listen. I need to listen to more Tech. He was real big and like especially growing up. He was very big, and I just never tuned in, but I need to. I need to.
Especially in Colorado.
I need to. Is there anybody that you see working really hard right now that's doing their thing that you personally like to shout out?
My boy Nico DeVed, True Words. The homie Ivory we saw, he's more or less doing on the teaching end of things and everything like that. And then as far as newer guys, two that I've been liking, Flow Station and S Gage, I've been seeing them do some dope stuff. So shout out to the boys right there, killing it. Kinju. I mean, I could go on for days on some new guys that have been killing it. So
a lot of people in the Denver scene. And speaking of Denver and Colorado in general, because you're down here in the Springs, it's not that far from Denver. It's still considered kind of the same scene.
It's a walk, you know what I mean?
It's Colorado scene. What's your opinion on the Colorado scene right now?
I love it, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm an outsider. Don't get me wrong. I'm from New Mexico originally, so I came out here 2018 and then got to experience it from a different perspective and stuff. And it's had its ups, it has its downs. Don't get me wrong. There's been moments people disagree on, but moments people can agree on. And I'm liking so far this year has been a good look at the camaraderie, if that makes sense, that we can do together.
That's all we need as artists, as creatives. Community. That's what's important. And if you had to give some people a final advice and things to remember you by, what would it be?
That's a tough one. It's okay to have a bad day, because tomorrow the sun's gonna shine again regardless. You know what I mean? Do what you love what you do, and just don't let the bullshit stress you out. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta be honest with that.
Wise words of wisdom. And where can everybody find you at?
Kevin Mike Check, all platforms and social medias. Even.biz for the new EP, Chopping and Chillin'. Pay what you want and put value back in the music. But Kevin Mike Check everywhere, y'all.
Thank you. And thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, brother.
Awesome. Please stay tuned for a full-length sit-down one pretty soon. We'll get real in depth of who he is behind Kevin, the real Kevin. Exactly. So stay tuned for this new interview. Pop out soon. It'll be posting the next day or so. But, yeah, it's good. Thank you. Underground Hype Club.